Thank you, Liz. It is my honor to be here, and I would echo Liz's comments about Intel and HP and these other sponsors who are tremendously committed to what you're doing, and that is successfully implementing and integrating education technology. So it is my honor to be here. Just to add a little bit of credibility, I was in public education for 31 years as a teacher, as an administrator, a central office person, and then was recruited to lead Michigan's one-to-one teaching and learning program, Freedom to Learn. And the One-to-One Institute emerged from Freedom to Learn so that we could help districts, schools, states, and emerging markets successfully implement robust education technology, which is often a precursor to one-to-one teaching and learning. As Liz, I love Liz's slides, and I want them because it is a journey, and it doesn't just happen overnight by dumping hardware and software into school. So more about that. Oops, I need this. So what I would like to do in a very limited amount of time, and please bear with me, I'm going to jump around because I really can't dive into all of this information from every slide, but I would like you to have the slides as a takeaway so that you can refer to them as a resource later on, and you can also reach out to us and other partners to help you do a deeper dive on these things. But in essence, I want to share with you some of the critical research findings that we know are absolutely essential for successfully implementing education technology, particularly one-to-one. And yes, we do have research on this now. We couldn't really speak about that with certainty about 5 years ago, but more and more we have more meta-analyses out there and more bona fide one-to-one research findings. Then this new education ecosystem, again, I love Liz's slide about moving from the teacher-centric, a very didactic approach to a more learner-centric, a constructivist teaching and learning approach. And that is the new education ecosystem. And by the way, we all know it is not overwhelmingly present in our traditional schools. And then how do we encourage this to occur? So these are kind of the framework that I would like to help you understand. And as a takeaway, as you are implementing, be able to do some of these things at your sites. The first and foremost, and you will see this repeatedly throughout the research and from the people who are implementing and who know this, is that this isn't about stuff. It isn't about technology, right? It's not about hardware and software. It is about teaching and learning. And we are at a time where authentic reform of schools is absolutely way behind the times. Regardless of what you feel about the Obama administration and Arne Duncan, what we know is that they are giving us this imperative that we have to move this and we have to do this. And the I3 grants and the ARA monies, et cetera, are all aimed at these as goals. Now, how we can implement that at a wide scale and how government's able to do that well, yet to be seen. But I do think it's very promising that we're about this in a rigorous kind of research-based way. And how do we do this transformation? It's about, how do we increase student engagement that leads to achievement, and then how do we help access for all to occur? And we know access for all is not occurring right now, and it's a big drawback. One thing I want to show you before I go on with this,